Hey guys, I'm Jerusha and you're watching JerushaCouture.pty. If I was to tell you I wasn't scared, I would be lying. We have a double unboxing. One has been unboxed and there's a little twist to it. The second one has just arrived on my doorstep and we are concerned. How is this handbag in this box? I actually have no idea. That's not a handbag shape. I am quite nervous. Let's do this together. I am gonna let you know that I am crashing out. Hardcore, obsessed. I know if you watched my last vlog, I sat some people down because people tried to come for me. If I am paid by a brand, I will always let you know. I will let you know that the video is sponsored. It wasn't. Okay, I'm just hopping down the coach road with everyone else in the world because it's having an iconic rebirth and a moment. And a lot of the coachy girls will say, well, no, it's not. We've all been on the train in the world, but now so many other people are kind of coming into it being like, oh yeah, this is so cute. I'm loving this. They come out with collections. And I think that's what's so enticing is each collection is kind of different. And the coaches are visual. I mentioned this in my last haul, so I'm not going to repeat myself. If you haven't watched it, I'll put it here. It is where I grabbed the items from 25 to 225. Ooh, look at me and my coach numbers, girl. 225 drop for the powder pink and the love denim, which I got my hands on. Let's go ahead and unbox this first together because listen, I'm so worried. There's no way. There is no way. There cannot be a handbag in here. Oh, wow. So this came from a Australian marketplace, online marketplace called The Iconic. They're very, very cool. Oh, okay. It's a little bit packed in. Okay, so it's not as round. It's not as oblong as I thought it would be. Oh, this leather looks amazing. Let's get it out. Oh, cute. Oh, the leather. Okay, they kind of did shove that in a little bit. This is the Coach Lola. Coach Retail. The Coach Lola in black pebbled leather. And it's gorgeous. Okay, so it's not as wide. Okay, I like that. I thought it was a lot more like this one in its shape, which I'll show you in 1 second. Let me check this over. All right, so this is retail. So you get a dust bag, which they really need to start changing that. Just FYI, coach, you need to have your outlets have a dust bag as well. Staple. Here it is up close, the Coach Lola in the black. I did think the maple, they had the maple on their website, but I wanted to just go with black because of this one. Wanted to have a shoulder black bag moment from Coach. So up close you can see the beautiful pebbled leather. They do it so beautifully for contemporary designer. It is top notch. Absolutely gorgeous. We got the C just stamped down here in the bottom, and it's like a brushed brass hardware. Same with the zipper pull. So it's not a fabric zipper pull, which I kind of like. And you just have one zipper closure across the top and then a non-adjustable, non-detachable, quite thick, a nice width. It's not, you know, too slim, but not too like a big guitar strap. On the side, it's got this little tiny D-ring, which is gorgeous. Of course, the Coach swing tag on the side, and it's just all engraved perfectly because they do it all so well. Show you the zipper on the inside. The tab comes up like that. I'm pretty sure you can just tuck it in if you don't want that. Yeah, you can. And then there's a zipper pull. So stuffed to the high heavens, of course. When I buy from these stockists, which I have bought 2 others that, you know, definitely can have hit or miss, you know, defective wise, not defective like if it has been a returned item. Do definitely check your items over thoroughly. Like for example, this is probably a return because that's undone, and the Coach is in there, and this is all undone with the snap closure, but it's leather lined. Look at that. So it's not the fabric. You've got the Coach story on the back with the beautiful tan trim to the back. Slip pocket that's got the snap closure there. And I loved that tan trim just like in the Fletcher, the Fletcher camera bag. I loved this feature. No, it actually kind of reminded me of one of my bags that I had in my boutique, a Jerusha bag. It had trim. It was so pretty. This is full leather lined. Look at that. All leather lined, not a drill, not a fabric. It definitely looks like it was probably a return. There's no damage, but it's not exactly like factory, you're the first person touching it, that kind of feeling. But my gosh, it's spacious. And I've just looked at the specs. It's only a 25 compared to this, which I'm about to show you. But cute. And some of the girls that I saw, there was only a few kind of unboxings and reviews on YouTube, and then I looked on TikTok. They were sort of saying it does get a slout once you put your items in it. It does kind of hang nicely. Let's try it on. Okay, we're just going to step back here and try this baby on. So again, for reference, it's 25, about 10 or 12, so about 4 inches in depth, and then just a shoulder bag. I am ginormous, 5'8" basically. Yeah, okay, nice. This is the thing when you buy online versus if you watched my vlog, I went into one of the little boutiques, the kiosks, and you getting to try it on is so different. And it's got some stuff in it. It does actually sit nice to the body. So there we go, shoulder and crook of the arm carry or by your hand. I just like the simplicity of it. Yeah, I really liked the simplicity of it, the idea of just simple black, lightweight, and that is the best thing about it. They are really quite lightweight bags, not meaning not substantial in their leather, but just it's not a heavy bag. It's on your shoulder that you're like, ow. Okay, so let's leave that there because we will compare these two. This came up and I had said in my vlog as well that I had stalked this bag, Miss Midwest Muse. She's a coachie. I will leave her channel below. She's got an amazing collection. And this is the Juliet with pockets, which I just gravitated to like crazy for the Juliet with pockets though. It's the cargo kind of feel. I really vibed with it. Now, here's the twist. When I got this bag, I was with my mother-in-law. She had had a knee operation and she needed to go into the gym, into the rehab gym, and stay there for a couple of nights. And I had it in my car, so I looked at it with her. I unboxed it and looked at it with her. I was like, do you like this? And she said, oh, I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. It's really lightweight. I said, good, you can have it. She was like, what? And I was like, yeah, of course. Yeah, it's yours. So this is her Juliet with pockets, because there was no way I was letting her love it and not giving it to her. That's what we do. This is hers now and she thinks it's gorgeous. And now, you know, having been able to feel it and get my hands on it, it's just like, it is really, really beautiful. But then this came up and I was just kind of like, get them both, have a look, get them in your hands, and then that way you can see which one, you know, or both that you like. It is a completely different vibe. This is very clean cut, no buckles, no hardware, no detachable straps, things like that. This Juliet with pockets comes with 3. So you get the top handle with buckle, and this, my mother-in-law loved this one. So that detaches. You get the chain as well, which detaches. I am not a fan of chains, full stop. And then inside you have the crossbody strap, which is really substantial. Coach's crossbody straps and adjustable are really thick and substantial, and a leather break for your shoulder. So I mean, it is so inclusive. And then check out this interior. I just love this interior. This is the interior that I might want for my pouches. My Jerusha pouch. I just love this like grosgrain, even the dust bags of Hermes. I love that grosgrain kind of cotton drill. I just think this is such beautiful interior. So there it's got the Coach story with the same trim with the snap button closure, which is so beautiful, and this is really generous. Yes, it dips down, so it's a little bit more shallow, I guess, than the Lola. The Lola is kind of taller, but it's perfect. It's perfect for everything she needs on a daily basis. And yeah, so we put all her stuff in it. She was so excited. She was like, really? I was like, yeah, hello, it's what I do. Then it's got the gorgeous turn lock pockets on the side, which I think are just such a sort of gorgeous little feature. And you can pop, you know, your most used things, some lippy, things like that, your AirPods, and one on the other side as well. Goat leather, it's super soft. And then with the quilting, it's got this kind of like soft, I don't want to say vintage in the sense that it's just very soft and like pliable. That's the word. Very pliable and soft to the touch. You can sort of see very almost like puffy with the quilting. Whereas that is like, you know, a little bit more structured but still soft. Is any of this making sense? So either way, both bags are so beautiful and I wanted to get them in my hands, both of them, and see. Here is your bigger margin. Even though this comes as a full leather lined bag, you're not getting the bells and whistles with this, with all the strap features, detachable, you know, all the hardware and things of that nature, and the crossbody strap, adjustable. But you are getting a fully leather lined bag. It's funny where they find the margins, but this came in through the Iconic. I will link it below. I think this came in at, yeah, $6.50 through the Iconic. And this, was this also the Iconic? This was $9.50. Oh no, maybe this was through My Teresa, $9.80 or something like that. So 900 Australian dollars on the website right now, Australian website. This is 1150. So all your extras, bells and whistles for Coach Retail is a little bit higher. Okay, so let's do a little try on with this baby for you. So obviously on the arm, yes, on the arm, by the hand, and then on the arm, by the hand with the chain, which is not really my vibe, but so this sits, well, I mean, they're so similar like that, the way it sits, because this is the crescent shape. It drops to a point where you can sort of have it tucked under your arm like that, and then you've got the pockets facing you like that. And in my last vlog, I said obviously very comparable to a Chanel 25. It's kind of obviously shaped with the two cargo pockets, but I told you I would prefer this, which I actually really, really do. I prefer this bag over the 25 in the sense of grabbing one of those, even though I probably would want one as well. Longer crossbody strap. I will just show you this on the shoulder. You know, if you're going to uni or school like that, and then throw it on as crossbody, hands-free with the kids. And this is 30 centimeters, obviously because of the pockets. So yeah, I wanted to show you while I had both. This is going to my mother-in-law, because listen, if you compliment the bag lady, you're gonna get my bag. That doesn't mean you compliment my Birkins though, okay? Maybe there's a clause there. Guys, let me know which one you like in the comments below. This also comes in like a tan kind of, I'll pop it on the screen here. Maybe we could have a look at that because I do really like this style. So that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my double Coach handbag unboxings. Was a little worried there. That was quite a small shipping box. If you enjoyed this, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. There is now a hype button. If you swipe across down below, you can hype our videos to help content creators on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already and you wish to do so, I would appreciate that, guys. There is a button below. It is completely free. I hope everybody is doing really well, guys. Take care. Peace.